All right, this is our classroom where we set up the clinic. Students come in four at a time and they'll be seated here at this table where they'll wait to go one at a time over to the corner where they'll get their weight and their height done before returning back to the table. Then have a seat on these white chairs for a fluoride treatment before they come over to these two stations, the nursing stations, and have their vitals checked. Then they'll grab a seat here and wait to be seen one at a time at these provider stations right here. And when they're done there, they will head out the door. And if they need an eye check, or in this case, maybe a hearing check, they'll head to the left to our nurse's room. And otherwise, they'll head to the right to the next area or get some candy, whatever we're doing. So let's see what that looks like in action. Here we have a staff member from the Rai School that's selecting the next students to go. And she's finding out which ones haven't been seen yet, calling them over. And then we'll bring them into the clinic. Oh, we got a straggler here. Bring them into the clinic, have them take a seat here and wait to be seen. First station rather, is the height and weight. This is our school nurse, Ainalam, that Medan has employed over there. So she's taking weights here, recording that in backpack EMR there on the iPad, you can see. And then she'll also do a height check and record that as well. Now they head back, take a seat, and then wait to go over to our fluoride station. We see this little girl heading over now. Here's fluoride treatment. We have two students going now, Nita and Lori, applying fluoride. It's pretty much like a little paintbrush with the fluoride, and you do your best to dry their teeth and then just paint the fluoride on. Here they're being dried, and then it'll be applied with the paintbrush, with the brush. Now that they're done with fluoride, they'll head over to the next spot here, which is our nurse's station. So we have one person already, and now we're taking a seat to get all of our vitals checked, and all of that will also be entered there in our EMR on the iPads. Once they're done there, they'll head over to our provider stations here and take a seat. And using a translator, they'll go through their full wellness check. And these can take a varied amount of times depending on what is encountered. And I think in this case, we actually had some consultation and meeting of the minds here. Here's Anita and Abby discussing the situation. Once they're done at the provider station, they head outside. And if they're doing a hearing check, that will probably be over here, or in this case, we were doing vision checks. And once they're done there, they're on their way.